Well, don't let your guard down when it comes to personal safety while at play in cottage country this long weekend. And to help get that point across, we call on the personal injury experts at PIA Law. And from Thomson Rogers, joining me on the line is personal injury lawyer David Payne. Good morning, David.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Now, today I thought we'd focus on diving-related injuries. And David, some injuries sustained from simply diving into the water can be very serious, right?
Very much so. I think what people don't realize is that diving is the leading sports-related cause of spinal cord injuries in Canada. Many diving incidents leave the diver completely paralyzed from the neck down. Sadly, half of these diving injuries and deaths involve alcohol and or the use of drugs.
Now, David, how serious an impact do these accidents have on the victim and their families?
Oh, they're devastating. Keep in mind, a quadriplegic can't even feed himself. The families are completely destroyed by it, and the victim as well. Lawyers from each of the three PIA Law member firms, McLeish Orlando, Oatley Vigman, and Thomson Rogers, we see firsthand the devastating impact that diving-related accidents have on the victim and their family. I think the most important message we can send right now is that even if people are familiar with the water they're swimming in, it's imperative they always double-check the depth before diving in.
Now, David, I'm going to ask you to stay on the line, and we'll carry on this conversation in 30 minutes. I'm once again joined by personal injury lawyer with PIA Law, David Payne. We're talking about personal safety, and David, maybe you could tell us what steps cottage owners should take to protect themselves and help keep their guests safe.
I think perhaps for the cottage owners, warn people. If you've got a rock off the corner of your dock that you shouldn't be diving towards, you have to warn people. Put up a sign. If you don't, you'll be liable. I think the most important thing I can tell your listeners is to check their liability coverage. It's not much more money to increase your liability coverage to make sure you are protected. So that's a strong message I'd like to send.
So if someone has been injured in a diving-related accident, David, what should they do?
I think they've got to seek qualified legal counsel immediately. Personal injury lawyers, such as those from PIA Law, will be able to help ensure they get the best possible care.
And how can we get more information, David?
The website is pialaw.ca, and the phone number is 1-855-892-5022.
Well, David, I thank you so much for your time today, and hopefully if anyone takes a little bit away from this, we'll have a safe, long weekend, knock on wood. Thanks very much, David.
Thank you very much, Jackie.
I've been speaking with personal injury lawyer from PIA Law, David Payne, and again, for more information, visit www.pialaw.ca.